Figure it out, man. Whoa. Go, go, go. Hey, buddy, here's your antler. You hang out in here. We'll go for a walk after, and then we'll do some cooking. Well, I'll do some cooking because you ain't got thumbs. You know how it is, man. All right, I think that'll work. Holy smokes. We ain't gonna have hands. Go, 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 go. We need a different glass. Accessory glasses. You know what's saying? Things are way different without caffeine. You know what I mean? All right. Hmm. That's lovely. Nice. Sing it, mama.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Hey, hey, y'all showing up already. This is awesome. I got the Suzanne and an iPad too.
Hi, this is Marina.
Melina, is that right?
Yeah. Hello.
M-E-L-I-N-A, correct?
Marina, perfect. Yeah.
All right. Well, welcome, Melina. And
Thank-
Suzanne, it's nice to see you.
Hello.
We'll be a few minutes yet. We'll wait for folks to arrive.
Good.
Hey, did I hit do not disturb? I better have done that. You know, I switched over to using my phone and kind of changed up the routine. There we go. Okay. Groovy. Om Namah Shivaya. Let's invite Shiva to the show. Maybe he'll dance for us, huh? Looking good, homie. Hey, Rhonda. Another good one. Ethel, all right, hello.
Hi,
How you doing today?
thank God.
Right, all right.
Hi, so
Hey, say again.
I said hi to her, so I didn't see her a long time.
Hi, Ariana. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while also. You know, Latoya's on vacation this week.
Oh, okay. I'll see you guys next week. How are you?
Thank God.
Good.
Hey, Jessica. Glad you're here. There's a Stephanie. Hey, that's awesome. All right.
Hello.
Nice to see you.
Good to see you guys.
Let's see. What should we have handy? Maybe a block? Maybe a towel. I've got a feeling sweat may be involved. You know, I had a game plan, and then I started getting these downloads. The boss was like, be open for changes. That's oh man. All right. Okay. So, y'all know about as much as I know about what's happening over the next 60 or 90 minutes. There'll be breathing, there'll be sensation, probably be some sweat. I know those will happen. Hey Jay, all right.
Hi.
Hey. Ready for the laundry. Get a clean one. South Lane.
Hi, Marisa.
Oh,
Hey Marisa, all right. Well, hey now, Channel. Nice to see you. How about 3 more minutes? We'll get going. Is that Chris around?
Oh yeah, hi.
Am I saying that properly?
Yeah, actually, let me, I'm just gonna, Chris.
Okay. Chris, all right.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm great, thank you.
Good.
How are you doing today?
Good, thanks.
Right, all right. Susanna, hey,
Hello. Sorry, I'm a bit late.
you know what? We haven't started yet, so you're early.
It's silly.
Looking for 2 more here that I think are coming.
Go ahead. Go. Get your paper.
I turned my head for a second, the screen changed. That means somebody's popping on. Oh, yep, there it is. There we go. Is that a dove that's popping on, I think? Connecting to audio. Hey, good afternoon, Dove. Well,
Hey, will you talk? I can see if I hear you.
all right.
Oh, I can hear you. Cool.
Better make this private. There we go. Spotlight. So if everybody would set their view to speaker view rather than gallery view, so that the only thing you see is the old dude in the camper. That'd be me. Oh, somebody else is popping on.
Is the screen okay? I'm not sure what you're asking.
Yeah, on there should be a point to click to change your view. It should offer speaker view or gallery view. If you would please select speaker view.
Okay. I will try.
Steve, when we press speaker view, we still have little tiny icons of each other, like on the top of the screen.
Yeah, I can't do anything about that, but the only thing that's going to get recorded would be me for when I publish it, and then it kind of those little tiny icons. I wish I could get rid of those, but you know, there's just so much we can do.
Oh, no, I was just letting you know we could still see, like, but tiny and it's not relevant.
Well, thanks. All right, I get it. Hey, Madison. All right, I think.
No, wait, now I lost it.
Uh-oh.
So meeting start, right? Do you want to leave this meeting? Start?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I just lost the screen for some reason. I'm
That's a
gonna
good thing. If
just
you
gonna
can
log out and log
hear
back
me-
in and leave it how I had it because I need to familiarize myself better before I make changes, I think.
Okay, I'm going to mute everybody out now, but you'll have the ability to unmute yourself in the event of emergencies. All right, sound check. Can everybody hear me all right? If you could hear me, raise a hand or a foot or something. All right. And for cameras off. There we go. Oh, someone dropped. All right, you're welcome to have your camera off. That's all right. I try to set this up as private as possible, and I like if your camera is on because then I can kind of see. It helps me select appropriate cues and tempo and that sort of thing. But you can certainly, for privacy purpose, if you wish to have your camera off, go ahead and do that. And then as far as audio, just make sure everybody is muted. I appreciate your patience. We just got one connecting there. Okay. Let's if you were hanging out with me Monday, a lot of this stuff's going to be pretty similar, but I got a feeling we're going to kind of go off the trail here and there. And if this gets going long and you got something happening, I know it's a holiday weekend. If you got a split before we get to the end, that's all right. But I encourage you to stick around for the entire thing, all the way to the ending, whenever that happens to be. Let's get started on, how about Child's Pose? I think that's appropriate. Child's Pose by Lasana. If you're not familiar with that pose, you just go to hands and knees and push your butt back towards your heels. Maybe open your knees wide if that feels right. Keep knees together if you want. You can walk your hands out long in front of you. Some folks like that. Or you can sweep them down along your rib cage and maybe rub your feet a little. Whatever it is, just make it grounded. Make it sweet. I mean, it's just really a very nice way to make that shift into yoga mode. I don't know about you, but I cannot flip a switch and zen out. I need to take a moment. To prepare, we just kind of do some things with our breath. 3 things. First one, just narrow your breathing through your nostrils. All nose breathing, if appropriate. You know, if you got congestion, well, breathe through your mouth. But if it works, just try to keep it through your nose. The second thing, long, full, complete inhales. Same thing with the exhale. Every bit of air you think you have, exit it out of your body. Just almost luxurious. Become enamored. Fall in love with your breath. Make it deep, sweet. Then the third thing, the samavritti, even turning. So duration of inhale, duration of exhale, going to be pretty darn close. You're setting kind of a steady beat for yourself, a tempo. Notice the pause at top, pause at bottom. No need to hang out in that pause. Just let it happen naturally. So like your breath has 4 parts. And if you do nothing else this practice, but just hang steady and breathe like this the entire time, you're doing a lot. Anytime you notice mind drifting, breath drifting away, those things, they happen. A little acceptance, a little santosha, just say, hey, there it goes. Come on back. I never said slow. There'll be times where maybe the breath moves kind of fast, but keep it deep and steady. And this will be your chief point of focus. Sensation will be your second point of focus. What are you feeling? There ain't no mirrors, no nothing. Don't worry about that. Just what does it feel like? Discomfort is acceptable. Pain is a sensible notification to back off, to modify, because I'm going to offer a lot of suggestions, but they may not work for you. Some of them may be like, no, I don't like that. So modify it, or you can simply discard it. There's no rule saying you cannot skip a pose. You need to skip a pose? Cool. Now let's just start adding some yoga poses to this breathing practice. Let's start out by tucking toes under, press into your palms, begin to straighten your legs so that your butt goes up and your head goes down into our first pose called downward facing dog. May be appropriate to have slightly bent knees. Perhaps you want to bend each knee individually. Let's just investigate this. Look for some refinements. Hands, stable width, maybe about shoulders width. Fingers spread, pressing into that part where index finger and thumb meet your palm. Try to twist hands away from each other. They're not going anywhere. You're just going to bring your elbows towards the mat. So you feel something inside body, armpit meet. Shoulder blades are kind of gliding down your back so that the shoulders aren't popping into your ear holes. Chin slightly tucked. This is a forward fold. So just tuck your chin a little and look at your belly button. Let heels drop back wherever they may drop. It don't matter if they touch or if they don't touch. Just go to a point to where the back of the legs say, that's cool. All right. A little pressure out from the backs of the knees, tops of thigh bones into hips. And then just for a little extra, if you're jonesing for a little more, tilt your tailbone up towards the ceiling, press your armpits down towards your ankles. Oh. Yeah, now how about some deep breaths right here? 2. That's 3. Take a big breath in. Exhale, lower your right knee to the mat directly below right hip. Ground your left heel, sole of left foot pressed into the mat. Lean into your right hand. Take a big inhale. Open your left hand to the ceiling. Just reach up high. Find some refinements here. You may find that your body's a little bent. Perhaps push your pubic bone towards the wall in front of you and pull your shoulder blades towards the wall behind you. Engage right side obliques. So you're going to kind of try to crunch the top of your right hip to the bottom of your right ribs. Maybe open your left arm back a little bit so that the left chest is just spreading towards the sky. with long left arm. Bring left bicep towards left ear and begin to reach your left hand to infinity while you press the sole of your left foot right into the planet. Whoa, something sweet, stroke down the left side of your body, right? Go ahead and lift your long, straight left leg up just as high as you can. Maybe that's 2 inches. Maybe your ankle comes up even with your left hip. Just lift your left leg. Good. Wow. And if it's a little wobbly, you can just kick your right shin out a little bit like a kickstand. Now, inhale, bring your left hand back to the sky without setting your left leg down. Exhale, swing your long left leg directly out in front of your left hip, 90-degree bend, left hip there. You just float your left foot right out. If there's somebody next to you, lift high so you don't violate it. Whoa. Open your left hand back a little to kind of counterbalance that. Take a big breath in. Exhale, bring your left leg back where it was. Inhale, left bicep to left ear, lengthen foot away from hand. Continue lifting left leg. Breathe out and put your left hand on the mat. Square your left hip with your right hip. Shoulders are even. Both hands stay on the mat with left leg still lifting. Inhale, lift your left leg. Push your heart forward, look up, belly down. This is power yoga, cat cows. Exhale, round your back, look at your belly button, crunch your left knee towards your left tricep. Inhale, extend your left leg, lift it, look up, lengthen your belly. Exhale again, crunch, round your back, bring left knee towards your nose this time. A big inhale lengthens you out as the leg lifts, the eyes lift, heart comes forward. Exhale, crunch. One more time, left knee to left elbow or tricep. Inhale, come out even, left leg straight back, spine neutral, nose pointed at the mat. Reach your right arm forward as you balance on your left hand and right knee. Called bird dog or broken table. And while you're here, how about some deep breathing? Inhales, lengthen fingertips and toes away from each other. Exhales, press into your right palm. Feel some deltoid, some pectoral. Yeah. Perhaps shift your shoulders forward a little bit. Get over your left wrist. One more breath. Exhale, set it all on the mat, hands and knees. If you want to flip your left wrist 1-2 times, that's groovy, but how about step your right foot back now? Toes against the mat. Ground your right heel. Start suction cupping the sole of your right foot to the ground. Lean into your left hand and over. Big inhale, open your right hand up to the sky. Ooh, it's just modified side plank. So we still have our right foot on the floor, pressing. Press the sole of your right foot into the floor. Then drop your right bicep towards your right ear. Now an inhale, reach right fingertips to infinity as you press right sole into the ground, stretching, open. Take another breath. Breathe out. Now lift your right leg up off the ground as high as you like. 2 inches, 30 centimeters. Well, maybe it's up even with your right hip. And this is a great place to flirt a little bit. Maybe open right hip and right shoulder back a little more and see, oh, wobbly. Yeah, good. An inhale, reach hand and foot away from each other. Exhale out. One breath in, bring right hand to the sky. And exhale, swing straight right leg out in front of you. Ugh. So your big toe is kind of lined up with your belly button, and you can open your right hand back as a counterbalance. One, big breath. Exhale it out. Inhale, bring your right leg back along where it was, keep it lifted. Now exhale your right hand to the mat, square, right hip with left hip, shoulders are square, right leg is still lifted. Yeah. Good. Reach your left hand forward. Here we go. Inhales, lengthen. Exhales, press your, I guess that's your right hand that's on the ground. Press that. Inhale, reach left hand, right foot. Exhale, press right hand. How about one more breath to lift everything a little more if you wish. Exhale, set your right hand on the mat because I almost forgot something. Keep your right leg lifted. Inhale, lift right leg, lift your gaze, heart comes forward. And then exhale, take a crunch, right knee to right elbow. Both hands are on the mat. Inhale, lengthen your right leg, lift it. Now exhale, just crunch to your nose. Inhale again, lengthen and lift, eyes, leg, belly is down. Exhale, we crunch in, knee to elbow, round your spine, take a good look at your belly button. Inhale, lengthen your leg, neutral spine. Exhale, set your knee back down on the mat. Everything's on the mat. You might want to flip your wrist 1, 2 times. And then go ahead and step your feet back to upper push-up position. We call plank pose. While you're here, how about some deep breathing? As you line your hips and shoulders up about same height. Gaze might be slightly forward, but let's not kink the neck. How about pushing to your toes and bring shoulders out beyond the wrist a little bit? You can lower knees, but keep the plank. You can keep knees lifted. How about one big breath in? Knees up or knees down, don't matter. Exhale, bend your elbows, lower halfway down so biceps are squeezing ribs a little bit. Shoulders are out beyond wrist. Forearms are straight up from the planet. How about another big breath in here? Exhale, come all the way down flat to the planet like a pancake. Keep your palms where they're at. Release the tops of your feet. Now, over inhale, press into your palms, lift shoulders, lift chest. It's called cobra. Exhale, come back down, let the chin touch the mat. Inhale, come gently up into cobra. Maybe each one gets a little more, maybe not. Feel front of body stretching. As you exhale, come back down. Chin kisses mat. Inhale, this will be the third cobra. We're doing cinco. Exhale, come on back down. Big breath rises you to fourth cobra. Exhale, chest and chin to the mat. Here's our first detour. Sweep your arms back the length of your ribs so fingers and toes are pointing to the back of the room. On an inhale, lift thighs, torso, arms to a moderate degree. I mean, don't go all the way for the sky because you'll blow out. We're not going to be here for an hour, but it'll be about 5 breaths. You might want to reach your arms out wide like airplane wings. Rotate palms towards the ground and just flirt with the height. Anywhere you can find length and height, engage everything on the backside of your body. Don't look at me because I ain't doing this stuff. One more big breath. Exhale, hands back to cobra. Rest your thighs. Now inhale for that 5th cobra I promised you. About 5 breaths here. While you're breathing, perhaps you can let the curve in your spine just evenly dissipate to where the sharpest bend is at thoracic, that part of your spine that the ribs are attached to. Roll shoulder blades back and down. We often look up here. How about tuck your chin a little bit and lift the top of your skull? What does that feel like? One more breath. Breathe out, come on down. Chin touches the mat as you tuck your toes under, knees up or knees down. Exhale, continue. Push the plank all the way to down dog. Anybody notice right there how plank lines us up for down dog just right? Hands and feet are in the right place. It's pretty cool. Or the preferred place. You only know where right place is. Couple breaths in dog. Let's get into Ashtanga warm-up number 1. Inhale, glance forward, tilt your tailbone up. As you breathe out, you can step or quietly hop your feet to your hands, chest to your thighs. If you need to bend your knees a little, do it, but how about keep hands down on the floor? Inhale, up the fingertips, remove any rounding of your back. Look forward, lengthen. Exhale, fold again, palms to the mat. Knees a little bent is okay. Open your arms wide, flatten your spine. Over big inhale, come all the way up to standing. Let top of your inhale, palms meet up above. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold forward. Maybe reach your hands way out through the entire fold and then round your back at the very last minute. Palms are down. Inhale, up the fingertips, find length in anything you can. Exhale, plant your palms and step or gently hop, feet to plank, lower slow. You can go halfway down, you can go all the way down. You got options. Inhale for cobra or up dog, arms straight, thighs lifted. Either way is cool. Exhale, maybe do a push-up here on your way to down dog. Woo. Let's just kind of smooth this out. How about every move? It just goes with the breath. So you land in pose at the top of the inhale or the bottom of the exhale. If you're with me, inhale, push into your palms, look forward, tilt tailbone up. Exhale, step or hop your feet to your hands. Inhale, look forward, lengthen your spine, hands down low. Exhale, fold that lengthened spine towards your legs. Arms wide, flat back, and inhale, rise, reach up high. Maybe bend back a little. Exhale, fold your body long and forward. Hands a little low, breath steady. Inhale, glance forward. Exhale, palms to the mat, step hop the plank. Same exhale, lower down, halfway, all the way, your way. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to down dog. Maybe do push-up, maybe not. How about a few breaths here while Steve rambles a little bit? So a lot of times we think we know what the next cue is going to be, where we're going to go next, and we're probably right. But I encourage you to just kind of linger a little bit, wait for the cue, and see what happens when you move slower than your mind wants to move. I don't know. Maybe. Give it a try. Warm up number 2. Inhale, glance forward, tilt tailbone up, press into palms. Exhale, step or hop your feet to your hands. An inhale, hands down low, spine lengthen, look forward. Take that lengthened spine and exhale forward, chest to shins maybe. Over inhale, bend your knees like you're sitting down in chair, bring torso, shoulders, and arms up. It's called fierce pose, Utkatasana. Hang out here over the exhale, maybe sit a little deeper. As an inhale, pull biceps behind ears possibly. Reach fingertips high maybe. Exhale, straighten legs and fold your body forward. Take a breath in as you lengthen your spine and look forward. Breathe out, plant your palms, step or hop, plank, lower slow, halfway or all the way. An inhale rolls you sweetly into cobra, gentle and free. An exhale, pressing and moving into downward facing dog. At the end of the exhale, without lifting, just lunge your right foot forward. Just pick your knee forward and set the foot down. Ground your left heel. Inhale, bring torso and arms straight up. Warrior Virabhadrasana. Exhale, hands come down to the mat, step your right foot back and continue to exhale all the way down, halfway down. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale, do as you please on your way to down dog. Ooh. End of exhale, just step that left foot, step it right up between your hands, strong core. Ground the right heel and then big breath in. Rise up, warrior one. Turn your right hip forward a little without pain in knee. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step on back and lower with control, with strength, with grace. Inhale, curve your spine. It's a back bend. Cobrasana, up dog asana. Exhale, maybe catch a push-up this time in the down dog. Woo! Oh, some of you are warming nicely. I see this. This is great. Take a few breaths in your down dog. And you go anytime you like. You can drop the knees. You can take a break. You can do a little sipasana on tea or water, whatever you need. But if you're with me, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this thing. In down dog. Take your right hand, reach it back around the outside of your left calf, right below your left knee. Just grab a hold there. And it's still a down dog. Try to stay steady, even though you're on one hand. And without compromising your dog, maybe you slide your right hand down the outside of your left calf, maybe halfway down, maybe all the way to the heel. But keep dog just like it is. Turn your eyes up underneath your left armpit. If you want to twist there, it's kind of nice. Don't have to. One big inhale. Exhale, place your right hand back where it was, down dog. Inhale, raise your right leg up, long and high, called three-legged dog. Straight long line from right wrist to right ankle. Exhale, crunch your right knee over to your left elbow. It's a plank with the knee crossed across the body. You can hang out right here. See what the heck holds your leg there. Or you can straighten your right knee, set the outer right foot just outside the side of your mat. Turn your left hip down and feel right side IT band stretch. Some of you might want to bend your elbows on an inhale, touch the chin, and then exhale, press back up. Some of you maybe not. Inhale, take right leg straight back up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot up towards your right thumb. Ground your left heel. Now, inhale, straighten your right leg with the hands still down. Place your right hand on your right ankle. And over big breath, open your left hand up to the sky. We find ourselves in Trikonasana. Refinements here, triangle. While you're here, think about all the different triangles your body is making right now. Perhaps push pubic bone towards the left wall of your room. Shoulder blades towards right wall of your room. Body kind of lines up, right? Press into the outer left foot. It's maybe wanting to lift a little bit. Perhaps slide right hip under left hip, left shoulder over right shoulder. And for a little something, maybe drop your left hand behind your back and catch the top of your right thigh with left fingertips. Use the back of your left wrist to just gently push your pelvis towards the left wall. You can look up, you can look down. If you chose to take that bind, go ahead, inhale your left hand back up to the sky. Exhale, rotate your torso. Chest is parallel to the mat. Inhale, open arms out wide. This is an airplane over our straight right leg. Belly is engaged because it is a forward fold. Exhale, put your left hand down on your right ankle. You can put it on a block or loose this stuff loose. Set it on the floor outside of your right foot. Now inhale, rotate your chest towards the right wall. Now once you're there, then go ahead and take your right hand up. Let's get the balance, let's get the rotation, then we can worry about what right wing is doing. Couple refinements here. How about right hip? Can you push back a little bit within as you draw left hip forward? Maybe you can open your right arm towards the wall that's behind you, kind of like you're spreading your chest open. But what is your left foot doing? Just take a look with your mind's eye. Is my left foot planted? Are my legs strong? One more inhale. And now we just exhale, rotate torso, back parallel over mat. Inhale, arms out wide, airplane over right thigh. Exhale, slight bend in right knee, lift off left leg. Now we're balancing airplane. We're up on our right leg, left leg extended out behind us, arms are out wide. A couple breaths here while we flirt. We're bringing left leg up, even with hips. Left hip maybe down even with right hip. Can we lift our hands above everything else and just kind of take a flight over wherever the heck you live? Breathe. Let's exhale our right hand down to the mat, under our right shoulder, but kind of in front of our right foot. And then a breath in opens the left side of our body, up, up, up. Stack left over right shoulder, left over right hip, left hand reaching up high. You want to wobble and play a little bit, just take a look up at your left thumb or look down at your right hand. Either way is cool. Without it, try not to, it's not easy, but try not to touch left toes or left hand. Just take a breath in, come right back to airplane balance. Whoa, just notice every little fiber in the right side of your butt. What was that all about? One big breath. Exhale out. Now inhale. Come on up to standing. Set your left foot down. Breathe out as you lift your right knee out in front of you. Put your hands on your hips. Take big, big breath. Lean your torso halfway over to the left. Exhale, extend your right leg straight out to the right. Like Bruce Lee, sidekick. Bruce Lee asana. Woo! Inhale, bring right knee back in front of you, torso upright. Your left hand, you can take a hold of your right knee or bind your two fingers to your right big toe. If you took the toe, straighten your right leg. Roll your left shoulder into its socket. Now take an inhale as you turn your torso towards the right wall. Straight right arm starts reaching towards the back wall. Kind of like that crazy plank we did a minute ago. We're just looking over our right thigh. And if you feel precocious, turn your gaze and stare at your right thumb. Woo! Inhale, come right back around front. Can you put both hands on your right foot or your right knee or your right shin? Either way. Take a breath. Lift your breastbone. Now exhale. Fold your heart to your thigh. Chin, eyes, nose reaching towards the front of the room. Inhale. Come back up. Hands to hips. Right leg still extended. Exhale, set your right foot down, fold torso halfway forward, left leg lifting behind you, arms out wide, airplane balance. Ooh, see, you got a little rest for your left leg there for a moment. One big breath. Exhale, bend your right knee, keep your left leg lifted. This is bent knee balancing. Set your left toes down and inhale, torso and arms up, press and pose. Exhale, hands to the mat, step the plank lower with control. Woo. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. Let's not miss a beat. Take a breath. On your exhale, reach your left hand back to your right ankle. Probably, you know what? Let's start up at the knee and work our way down towards the ankle. I apologize. I didn't even think. And again, we're going to keep our dog centered. Wants to lean, but let's stay centered. And then start working left hand down the outside of right shin, right calf. And you're going to know where to stop. It's going to be like, this is the place. And you say, okay. But once you're in that place, it might be kind of cool to turn your gaze up underneath your right armpit. This is where I remember if I did or did not put on deodorant. About a breath in. Exhale, bring left hand back to down dog. Now inhale, lift a super lengthened left leg way up there. Breathe out, crunch your left knee over to your right elbow. You can hang out here, just hold his knee here for a while. Or straighten your right knee, set the outer right foot outside the side of your mat. Turn your outer left foot, pardon me. Turn your right hip down, even with left hip, and feel the outside of your left leg stretching, right? If you want, inhale, bend your elbows, come down, touch your chin on an exhale, press back up. Now inhale, sweep your left leg right back up to three-leg dog. Exhale, step left foot up towards left thumb. Whoa. I hope I remember all this on this side. Ground your right heel. And take a breath and straighten your left leg with the hands going to stay down. Left hand goes to left ankle. You might want to be up higher on your shin. That's groovy. Some folks like a block. But breathe in. Open your right hand up. Triangle. Remember the refinements here. Bring your pelvis towards that wall in front of you, your shoulders towards the wall behind you. Find alignment. Feel it. You don't need mirrors. Don't need cameras. Just feel. Slide, glide, left hip under right hip. Stack right shoulder over left shoulder. Ooh. How about push into your left hand as you reach out of your right hand? There's length there. Wow. This is all about opening spaces. Maybe drop your right hand behind your back, hook the top of your left thigh with your fingertips and use your right forearm as a little leverage to keep pelvis forward. If you took a bind, breathe in and bring your right hand straight back up. Exhale, square chest, parallel to mat. Breathe in, open wings out wide. Decompress everything here, just lengthen. And then you can exhale your right hand down to left ankle. Perhaps you put it on a block right inside of your left foot. The adventurous will put their hand down on the outside of their left foot. But keep your right foot planted. Begin to open your chest towards left wall. Don't worry with that left hand yet. Just forget about it as you open your torso towards left wall. Once you're there, then take your left hand straight up. And again, how about push left hip back a little as you draw right hip forward some. Feel something downstairs there. We can do that hand thing here. Push out of your right hand. Reach out of your left hand. Whoa. And then challenge balance. Just turn your gaze up at your left thumb. Or look down at your right thumb. Or maybe look at the horizon. You got options. One big breath. Open as much as you can. Exhale, rotate torso level to mat. Breathe in. Open wings. Spread fingertips away. Top of skull away from tailbone. Now exhale, a little bend in your left knee as you lift off. Airplane balancing. Right leg comes out behind you. Good. And another spot to flirt with length. What can I lengthen here? It might be appropriate to put your hands on your left thigh if it's just so super crazy wobbly. Another breath is maybe we lift things a little higher. Maybe. Exhale, put your left hand on the mat. Breathe in, open right side body, right hand to the ceiling, to the sky. What's this called again? Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Yeah. So same thing, land in the pose. Identify anywhere you can open space and use inhale to actually open that space. And then the exhale, take your mind into that space and dwell in it just for a moment. This is meditation in motion, baby. One big breath. Breathe out. Then without touching right foot or right hand, just inhale back to airplane balance. Right hip going to level off with left hip. Arms are reaching out wide. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in as you come up the stand, and you set your right foot down, and then exhale, lifts your left knee right up in front of you. Hands on your hips. Tilt your torso off to the right, and then exhale, shoot a side kick out to the left. Woo. And just play with how high your side kick is. It could be like, maybe like hip level or chest or maybe like head level. I don't know. It's your side kick. Take a breath as you bring your left knee back in front of you. Torso upright. And then an exhale, you just bind your right hand to something like a knee, outer left knee, or your first two fingers to your left big toe. If you take the toe, go ahead and straighten your leg out. You know what? If you're holding your knee, you can flirt with straightening your left leg too. Let breath begin to rotate your torso towards left wall. And then an inhale opens your left arm straight to the back of the room, fingertips reaching so long. Dhyana Vayu, outward energy. To take a look at balance, just turn your drishti, your focal point, to your left thumb. Mushta drishti. About one breath right here. Exhale, coming right around back front to bring both hands to left foot, left shin, and left thigh even. And then inhale, lift your breastbone. Exhale, strong biceps, bend your elbows and fold your heart into your left thigh. Inhale, come right back up, hands to hips, left leg still lifted. Exhale, set your left foot down, fold your torso forward as you lift your right leg up behind you, arms wide. Woo. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend your left knee as deep as you please with still arms and other leg lifting. An inhale drops right toes to the mat, brings torso, shoulders, and arms up to crescent pose. And exhale, hands to the mat, step the plank, lower slow. Vinyasa, as a plank, a back bend, a down dog. In Ashtanga, Vinyasa, it's Sanskrit, means to place in a particular manner. How about 3 breaths in your dog? You may wish to take a child's pose here. That's pretty okay. Or you can just hang out in down dog and kind of regather things. Where did my thoughts go? Are they still here? My mind's eye looking at the sensation? Is my breath deep and steady? Am I enamored with my breath? Am I enamored with my sensation? Love, y'all. Let's move along. Inhale. Bring your right leg up behind. Now exhale, step right foot up towards right thumb. Ground your left heel. And then immediately inhale up, warrior 1, reach up. Follow exhale into warrior 2, twist torso to the left, arms out wide. Inhale, bring your right hand down to block or mat, inside right foot. Exhale, left hand straight up to the sky. Inhale, open, open, open. Exhale, bring your left hand down next to your right hand. Listen up. Take your right hand around the back of your right ankle. Grab the outside of your right ankle with your right hand. Take your left hand, grab the inside of your right ankle. Maybe swiggle your shoulder, right shoulder behind your right knee. Maybe not. And then just see how far you can drop your head down towards your right ankle. Keep hips in line. Keep feet pressing strong. Keep breath deep, steady, long. Good. After maybe 2 breaths here, maybe you find your shoulder sliding behind your knee. The loosest of the loose, and it don't matter how loose you are, but it may be appropriate to tuck your head behind your ankle. Go ahead, and if your head's behind your ankle, bring it back out. Wiggle your right arm up and under your right thigh. Reach your left arm up and over and around your back. Right hand grabs left hand. And if you can't reach that, no problem. Grab Lululemons, grab some clothing. Good. Inhale. Push pelvis towards that wall in front of you, shoulders towards the wall behind you. Open left shoulder up over right. Look up over left shoulder. Pull breastbone away from pubic bone. Lengthen whatever you can think of. Let right knee bend forward, left foot press strong. Good. One big breath here. Keep the bind, keep the twist. Exhale, maybe straighten your right leg to a bound triangle. Whoo! It's okay to be grabbing a hold of the leg of your pants. That's how I do it sometimes. It works pretty good. Inhale, bend your right knee. Just wanted to release the quad for a second. Exhale, hands to the mat. Come up on left toes as runner's lunge. And then just bring your right hand to your right thigh and lift your left elbow across your right thigh. You can have elbow on top of thigh. You could hook your tricep outside of your right thigh. And just bring your left and right palm together. Little pressure as elbows and wrists come into alignment with each other. And let inhale, lengthen the top of your skull away from your sacrum. Exhale, push into your right palm and just gently, easily, thumbs start making their way towards center line or heart. Here's something. Bend your right knee forward as you push your left heel back. Ooh, something going on in the undercarriage there, yes? You can always lower left knee if you need to. Now, you might be like, all right, this is cool. Well, maybe you say, I want a little more. If so, bring your left hand down to the mat outside of your right foot. Open your right hand to the sky. It's an option, not required. One big, big breath wherever you're at. Exhale, both hands come down to the mat, either side of the right foot. Lower your left knee and then heel toe. Walk your right foot over towards your left hand. Drop your right knee down towards the right side of the mat, called pigeon pose. Left toes start walking, left knee. Let's stay up on top of your left thigh. Hands are going to be right in front of your right shin. Straighten your arms. Inhale. Pull your heart forward. Lengthen your spine. Exhale. Right forearm to the mat, then left forearm to the mat. It's a little safer way to go down. You can stay here or you can take a breath and lengthen your heart forward again. And if it's appropriate, you exhale and fold all the way down. It's up to you how deep you go with this. Personal, right? Just a little touch to what's called a piriformis muscle, something deep down under right glute. Stay up on top of left thigh. I don't want you cooling down now, so how about an inhale? Walks your hands back towards your shin. An exhale, tucks left toes under, straighten left leg, left knee lifts. Inhale, step right foot back to plank. Exhale through your vinyasa. Lower down halfway all the way. Back bend with an inhale. Push up and down dog with an exhale. Or no push up. Or maybe try push up. Yeah. Not even missing the beat here. Left leg. Take it up on an inhale. Continue the dance as you exhale. Lunge your left foot up towards your left thumb. Woo. Woo. Ground your right heel. And then take a big breath up to warrior one, Virabhadrasana. Immediate exhale, rotate to warrior two. Next move, inhale, left hand down inside of left foot. Can be on mat or block. You can even grab a hold of your shin halfway down. Inhale, right hand up. Exhale, bring right hand down next to left hand. Both hands are down inside of left foot. Now, remember, left hand, swing it around behind your left heel and take a hold of the outside of your left ankle with your left hand. Right hand grabs inside of left ankle. Just use a little strength of wherever you need to just swiggle left shoulder a little bit. Connect it to the inner left knee and see how close you can get your head towards your left ankle. Yeah. Couple breaths here. Let some stuff open up. You might find that on the second exhale, your left shoulder just slips right behind your knee. We're not forcing that. If it goes there, we're like, all right, cool, let's go there. If you got your head behind your leg, let's not have a celebration about it. Just go ahead and remove it from the back of your leg. Bring your left hand up around behind your left thigh. Sweep your right arm around your back. Perhaps your left hand can take a hold of your right wrist or right fingers, or not. Just grab a hold of the pant leg. That's pretty cool. Now, inhale. Use the back of your hands to press your pelvis towards that wall, the right side of the room. Open your right shoulder up over left shoulder. Pull shoulder blades towards the back room. Look up over your right shoulder. Woo! Bend your left knee, for goodness sake. It's supposed to be fiery. No pain, but definitely challenging. One more breath. Keep the bind, grabbing pants or grabbing hands. Exhale, straighten your left leg, bound to triangle. Whoa, see, don't the thigh likes that? I know that you wanted nothing more than to straighten that leg, right? So how about take a breath here and exhale out. One more breath. I bet you want to bend your knee now. Exhale, bend your left knee. Whew. One more breath with this bind. Exhale, bring your hands down to the mat. Come up on right toes. Put your left hand on your left thigh and then just bring you on an inhale, your right shoulder up over your left thigh. The right elbow up over your left thigh. Again, you can do this. You can do this very mild. Just put your forearm across your left thigh and keep your left hand on your left thigh and just take a quarter twist. That's awesome. You can put elbow right on top of the left thigh, or you can take tricep and you can even connect knee to right armpit. It's up to you. Wherever you're at, if you want to go ahead and put palms together, that's cool. And let inhales pull sacrum and skull away from each other. And exhales, just start bringing thumbs towards heart and wrist line with elbows. Ah, yeah, I see you. I know you got it. If you want, go ahead and open your right hand down outside of your right ankle. Take your left hand up. You don't have to. These are just suggestions. You can be like, screw that, Steve. I'm not doing that. I'm going to hang out here and breathe. I might fall, but then I smile, get right back in. Big breath. Exhale, both hands come to the mat, lower your right knee, and just heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, left foot over towards right hand. Drop your left knee down towards left side of the mat. You know your right toes, they can walk your right knee back so you find some sensation in upper right thigh, some lengthening. That's a little psoas action there. Very important. It's not glamorous. You don't see it on the cover of Muscle and Fitness, so we ignore it. But it really attaches you upstairs to your downstairs. So give it a stretch. Now plant your palms in front of your shin on an inhale. Lift your breastbone. And then exhale. How about left forearm first? Come down, then right forearm. It's just a safe way to do it. This may be your spot. Or maybe you want to inhale and extend your heart forward again, push into palms and forearms. And then exhale, walk your hands forward and come on down a little deeper. Personal. Everybody has different genetics, different backstory. Hip girdles are like fingerprints. They're all different. Just go where your pose is. Take my generic suggestions and personalize. Couple breaths here. One thing we don't have the luxury of is time. So we inhale, start walking your hands back towards your shin. Exhale, you tuck right toes under and straighten right legs. So the right knee lifts. Strong into your palms. Inhale, take left foot back next to right foot. You're in plank pose. Exhale, catch that vinyasa. Ooh. Ooh. Just settle into your down dog just for a moment. Recenter, regather, realign. I see another hill just ahead on the trail. So how about an inhale? Lift your tailbone, glance forward. Exhale, step or hop your feet to your hand. Inhale, take a half lift. Just come up the fingertips and lengthen. Maybe even straighten the knees this time. Exhale, fold your chest to your thighs. Arms out wide, flat back. Inhale, come up to standing, reach up high. Exhale, put your hands on your hips. Put weight into your right foot. Just go ahead and lift your left knee up in front of you. Bring your right hand to the outer left ankle. And we're just going to kind of tilt our shin, just like pigeon pose. Left hand around behind left calf. So you're just holding your almost horizontal shin out in front of you. Now you can use biceps to curl shin towards nipples. If it comes up there, maybe wrap left elbow around left knee, right elbow around sole of left foot. Just interlace your fingers on the outside of your left shin. Optional. Take a breath. Exhale. Let's put our left ankle at the far end of our right thigh, just about a centimeter above right knee. Put a little bend in your right knee, kind of like you're going into Utkatasana. Open your arms down, palms forward like a pine tree. Inhale, lift your breastbone away from sacrum. Exhale, squat your right butt cheek down, fold forward like you're bringing both points of the chest out beyond your left shin. Feel that? That's just like pigeon with a little bow. Inhale, come right back up to standing, hands on hips. Exhale, set your left foot down. You're about a little wider than hips distance, maybe shoulders distance. Now that was a preparation pose. So let's take a breath and reach up high and breathe out and take forward fold. Maybe open feet a little bit more. This is personal. You're just going to have to kind of find proper width of feet and hands here. Take your right hand and place it down on the inside of your right foot. Little bending of right knee. Try to swiggle your right shoulder inside of your right knee. Now, you don't necessarily have to go behind, just connect outer right shoulder to inner right knee. Left hand arm goes out kind of on a diagonal. I like to get on my fingertips. You can be on block or palm, but that left arm is going to be your kickstand, your emergency brake. Now come up on left toes, straighten your right leg a little bit. Now bend your left knee and bring your left heel towards your right glute. Lift your left knee towards the ceiling. You can stay right here. If you wish for some more, reach your right hand back towards your left ankle, grab a hold, and now straighten your right leg and open your left hip. Bring left knee towards ceiling. I am still looking directly at the mat, but if you want to challenge your balance, drop the top of your head towards the mat. It kind of feels like you're just leaning over the ledge of a cliff, right? Whoa. To bail out, let go of your ankle, put right hand on the mat, bring left foot down. Walk your hands forward a pretty significant degree. And just sit back and lift your toes. Let the backs of your legs stretch. Oh, yeah. Place your feet flat, hands on hips. Come up with a flat back to standing. Woo. Move weight over left leg. Same thing, y'all. Bring your right knee up. And just take a hold of the outer right ankle with your left hand and start bringing right shin to kind of like a pigeon sort of thing. Right hand goes towards the other side of the shin there. Now we have maybe a horizontal shin or something like. Just use biceps to do like a barbell curl. Bring in your calf and your shin up towards nipple line of chest. You can wrap either side. You know, we did the knee first last time. We can go foot, sole of foot inside left elbow. Right inner elbow wraps around right knee. Interlace your fingers. Just cradle. Feel every bit of right piriformis. It's nice. Release. Bring outer right ankle to the far end of your left thigh. A little bend, like halfway in the chair, right? Just a little bend to give your ankle a shove. Arms down, palms forward like a pine tree. Squat down a little bit. Inhale, pull your heart forward. And then exhale, just squat down some more as you fold your chest out beyond your shin. And you just sit down as deep as you wish. Some of y'all might want to take a prayer twist or even a grasshopper here, but do it quick because we're going to move on. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, set your right foot about hips distance next to the left foot. Preparatory pose complete. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, big forward fold, long forward fold. Once you're down, find a stable width of your feet. Might be a little bit wider than what they just were. You're going to play a little bit. You know we're going to bring a knee inside or a shoulder inside a knee. This case, it's the left knee. Left hand goes down inside left foot. Maybe you reach around the back of your left heel and grab your ankle. That's an option. You start finagling, swiggling, left shoulder connecting the inner left knee. This time, right arm is our emergency brake. So just put it out on an angle. Now come up on right toes. Move most of your weight into the left foot. And just bend your right knee and start bringing right heel towards left glute. That's a good spot to hang out. But if you wish for a little more, reach your left hand up between legs, grab a hold of your right ankle. And now straighten, strong left leg. Open right hip, like half moon we did earlier. Open right hip over left hip. And bring right knee towards ceiling. Use tricep and shoulder to just twist inside the left knee. Now, I like to look at the mat because I'm not precocious, but if you're feeling adventurous, drop the top of your head towards the mat and look at the upside down world behind you. Ooh, it's wobbly. Breathe. Beautiful. I swear I wish y'all could see yourselves with my eyes. It's just wonderful. To bail out, release the bind and bring your hand to the mat. Gentle, gentle, bring both feet back down. Walk hands significantly forward. Just kind of like you're pulling the front of your mat back. Lean butt back and lift your toes. Oh, feel that from heel bone to sit bone. Ooh, nice. Lower your feet. Bring your hands back. Inhale. Come to a half lift. Exhale. Step or hop the plank. Catch a vinyasa. Yeah, we'll do another vinyasa. We only got so many of those left, right? From down dog. Lower your knees to the mat, kind of up close to your wrists. Bring your knees together. Open your heels. And just start walking your hands back as you bring your seat down inside of your ankles. You can keep your weight in your palms. It just depends on fragility. How do the knees feel? If you're cool with it, though, you can bring shoulders right up over hips and set your palms on your thighs. A few of you might want to grab a hold of your feet and come on down to your forearms behind. A couple of y'all might want to go all the way to your back. And if you do, please, just once you get there, lift your butt up off the mat, tuck your tailbone down towards your knees, and then lay back down. Take that crazy bind out of the lumbar. When we go down there, it just kinks right up, man. So just release it. You know, it's nice. Wherever you chose to go. How about some deep breathing for 5 cycles? Those of you who went to your back, or to your forearms, come back upright, shoulders over hips, spine long. Pause. Now everybody, hands on the mat in front of you. Come on up, cross your shins deeply behind you and push right back to your seat. Shoot your legs straight out in front of you. You could take a dandasana, place your palms on the mat right outside your hips and just press, just clear a little space, give your hips a wiggle. Spine, nice. Woo. And just sit right back down. Get there. About a little bend in your right knee. Put your right foot flat on the mat. Left leg's going to stay forward. Back of the left leg on the mat. Take your left hand and grab the outside of your right foot or ankle or shin. Take your right hand and just set it on the mat back behind your sacrum a little bit. Plant your palm. Now, straighten your right leg, holding on to whatever you're holding on to. Roll your shoulders into your armpits and rotate. How many times we twist over this thigh today? I lost count. Here we are again, right? Now you might think we're there, and this can be there. You can stay right here. Or lift your right arm, reach your right fingertips to the back of the room, and turn your gaze to your right thumb. So what we got here? A little twisting, a little stretching, a little balancing, a little core strength. Groovy. Inhale, bring your right hand back around. Switch hands. Right hand replaces left hand. Outer right foot. Left hand grabs inner right foot. Y'all did this before. Again, you can be grabbing shin or ankle. Inhale, lift your breastbone. Exhale, bend your elbows and just bring face towards shin, your personal degree. Now keep your leg where it's at, in the high, low, wherever it's at. Straighten your arms and come to the back of your sit bones like you're going in the boat. As well, you're going to be going in the boat. Lift your left foot just 12 inches, 30 centimeters off the mat. Let go of your right leg, ankle, whatever, and just reach your arm straight ahead. Hands facing each other, same height as shoulders. Point your toes. So yeah, your right leg is up high, your left leg is down low. A little knee bend could be appropriate here, most definitely. And let's remove rounding of the back. It's going to round a little bit, but let's not crunch. Let's just lift breastbone up. Lower right leg down, same height as left leg. Bring shoulders and hands down, same height as heels. So they're all about 12 inches, 30 centimeters lifted. You got a hollow body here. Take a breath and then exhale completely out while you're still hollow body. Inhale right back up the boat. Holy smokes, what was that? Exhale, stay here. Breathe in. Exhale, lower your left leg to the mat. Hug your right knee. Woo. Set the outer right ankle, the far end of your left thigh, just about a centimeter this side of your left knee. Let your right knee fall open. Bend your left knee. Bring inner left ankle under outer right knee. Double pigeon. Or, not appropriate, just go Sukhasana with right shin in front of left shin. But if you can stack your shins, cool. If not, cool. Just lift the butt a little bit, wiggle sit bones, get butt even, plant. And then inhale, just reach high. Without rounding the back, hinge at hips and come forward. Let hands come down to the mat to protect spine. So you're still looking forward, breastbone forward. One more breath. Inhale, pull your breast forward. Now exhale, round your back and melt on into this goodness of lengthening right side piriformis. Woo! Nice. Let's try to take a yin perspective here. Like Layatsu said, can you remain still long enough for the mud of your waters to clear? So just be still. It takes a couple minutes to get into the magic of it, the medicine. Right about now, you're no longer stretching muscles alone. You're now getting into connective tissues, extracellular matrix, ligaments, tendons, fascia, bone coating, cellular walls. This is the part of your anatomy that the intelligence of your body, the chi, the prana, spirit, that's where that stuff runs through. So hang out in it for a little bit longer. If you happen to notice boredom, agitation, fidgeting, smile and know that your practice is working. That's just all that is manifestation of withdrawal symptoms. Your mind is going through withdrawal right now. right, come on back up. Release legs straight forward. Now that we've cooled a little bit, we're just going to bring heat back just one more side here as we bend our left knee. Left foot goes flat. Right hand grabs outside of left foot. Left hand goes down behind your left side sacrum. And just extend your left leg. You can be grabbing ankle or shin. It's cool. Exhale, push into your left hand, pull into your right hand, and twist. Again, we're making the same twist we've made a number of times before. You could hang out here and just extend your left arm to the back of the room. Stare at your left thumb. Just breathe. Come right back around forward. Move your right hand to the inner left foot, left ankle, left shin, and grab a hold of the outside with your left hand. Take a breath and lift your breastbone. Then an exhale. Keep long spine, bend your elbows, use biceps to start bringing face towards shin or wherever. Just close the gap a little bit, using bicep strength. Remember, we did this standing on one leg earlier, right? Now keep your leg at whatever height it's at. Straighten your arms, come to the back of your sit bones. Just lift your right foot off about 12 inches and let go of your left foot. Hands are straight out ahead, about shoulders height. So like your left knee, shoulders, and hands are all going to be about the same height. Lift your heart, roll shoulders back. 2 breaths right here as you're just letting a little heat build up. Second exhale, allow left heel to come down even with right heel. Take a breath. Exhale, lower shoulders down even with heels, hands down. So shoulders and hands and heels are all about 12 inches off the ground. We're going to take a breath in here. We're going to breathe out here. And then we're going to big inhale right back up to a boat. And if your knees are bent, that's okay. Let's just see what our chest is lifting, our core is engaging. Let's put our focus on that. And breath, how about breath? How about 3 more? Breathe out. Exhale again. Big inhale. Exhale, bend your left knee, hug it to your chest, and lay your right leg straight on down. That's pretty nice, right? All right, y'all remember this? Outer left heel, outer left ankle, far end of your right thigh. Just put a bend in your right knee. Again, double pigeon, kapotasana. You're just stacking your shins like a couple of fire logs. The mod for that. Some folks like to just go ahead, easy pose, sukhasana with left shin in front of right shin. The same thing, same basic mechanics, just a different degree of sensation. Push in the palms, just settle both sit bones, a little wiggle, a little swiggle. Take a big breath to extend, reach high. Lift your breastbone. As you exhale, keep the length. Hinge at hips. Come forward, forward, forward. Let the hands come to the mat way out there. Length is still in your spine. Breastbone forward. Inhale. Little more length. Now exhale and round on down. Just melt over your legs like about like butter on top of pancakes. Yeah. Ooh. We got 3 aspects to a yin pose. We find our edge, right? And that edge is somewhere between too much and not enough. And then we soften around the edge. Exhales, we just, like I said, butter, melt like butter over hot pancakes. Exhales, melt. And then time in stillness. No unnecessary movement. The only movement you make is breath or slight adjustment for increase or decrease of sensation. This is the challenge, is being still. With no hurries and no worries. Come back up, gentle. Not any unnecessary extra motion, just enough motion and engagement to come back up. Release your legs straight out in front of you. Reach your hands straight forward, arms parallel to the planet. One vertebrae at a time. Roll to your back. Keep your legs down and just come on flat to your back, vertebrae by vertebrae. No hurries, but don't take it too slow. Just go on down. Bend your knees. Put your feet flat, but wide, like the feet are at the edges of your mat. Open your arms wide. Take a breath. Exhale. Let those wide knees both fall to the right. Turn your eyes to the left. A little different with the knees wide. Just looking for ways to touch things. Don't know how to care for anything without touching it gently. There's never in your life you want to find a healthy relationship respond positively to force, to aggression, coercion, especially not the one we have with our bodies. Gentle touches don't mean we can't get a little intense and crazy, but let's be sweet about it. Come on back center with wide feet, wide knees on the inhale. Wide feet, wide knees, exhale, drop to the left. Turn your eyes over to the right. Ooh, yeah. Still with that deep, steady breathing. Still oxygenating blood. We've opened up all these spaces for that oxygen-rich blood to rush into prana, energy, nutrients. All right, y'all. Come back center and hug your knees into your chest. You got a few ways to do it. You can hold on to hamstrings. You can hold on to shins. You can wrap your arms all the way around. Maybe you grab opposite elbows on the other side of your shins. Just take it in as tight as you can. Let's hit bandas. Toilet muscles. Try to pull your sit bones together without using your glutes. Try to draw a tailbone and pubic bone together. And now that place where they all meet, you know where I'm talking about. Try to draw that up behind your belly button. Roll belly button towards spine and up. Tuck your chin towards your chest, slight engagement of throat muscles. With all these engaged, big breath in. Exhale, extend it all out, legs and arms for your Shavasana, peak pose, pinnacle of your practice. You know, you just spent about 100 minutes preparing for this right here. So let's not discount it, indulge in it for a while. For the first time in this class, I'm going to ask you to just get rid of the deep breathing. Let it move natural. Anapana, breathe natural. While you're here, run your mind's eye over your body and just observe all the sensations, all the sweetness, all the opening. Feel backside of your body grounding upon the value of energy down. Front side of your body. Udana value, light and lifting upward energy. And hell, while you're there, how about a gratitude list? All the things, the quadrillions of things we have to be grateful for. Take your time doing it. Hang out here as long as you like. I leave you with my gratitude. I leave you with my love. Om Shanti.